Today, I want to show you guys how to use Product Hunt in order to validate your business ideas or to find business opportunities. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so here we are at Product Hunt itself. This is just the normal website. This is what it looks like. This is what we got. And so on Product Hunt, what you're going to find is a bunch of products that are launching that day or even yesterday or the week before. And people upvote their best launch, right? So the best thing that launched that day. So for today's launching product, your own OpenClaw instance for $4 a month. So people could download OpenClaw and use it on their computer, which is AI for your local computer, which lets you do crazy things without having to rely on cloud stuff. And so what's so great about this is you're getting ideas about what people want just based on the upvotes. So obviously there's demand for being able to use OpenClaw. And as someone who sells courses, next course could be about using OpenClaw to automate your income. And then you see Socrates powered learning. So you're just getting different ideas of what the market wants. But more important than that is when you go and you click onto one of these launches or one of these businesses that are launching, and because they're launching, it means they're early stage. They're not fully developed to already have the market share and whatever else. These are things that are launching, which means you can compete. You get to see issues and issues within their product, which is your opportunity to make a better product. So for example, I found this one, which is TestSprite 2.1, agentic testing for AI native teams. So TestSprite 2.1. So TestSprite is the easiest AI agent for front-end and back-end software testing, automating the entire testing workflow. In other words, they use AI agents in order to test your website, test your app, test your product, so that you know all the buttons work, you know everything's working before you launch, because that is an issue. And so when I look at this, it gets 4.4 stars, which means that people like it. Obviously, there's 4,200 followers, so there's thousands of people who are interested in this product. However, it is not perfect. And wherever there are issues, wherever there's friction, wherever it's not perfect, is your opportunity to then make a competing product that is better, or that fills in the gaps that are missing, or is a product that competes differently based on what the issues are. So let's find out what the issues are. Reviews. So what's great about this is AI gives you a summary. So it literally tells you what the caveats are or what the opportunities for you to do something better in the same space or in the same category is. So most reviews praise TestSprite for hands-off automation that writes, runs, and fixes tests, speeding delivery and catching issues early. Users highlight easy setup, natural language workflows, and strong coverage for both front-end and back-end, often noting big time savings and smoother QA cycles. So here's the value. You're going to have bigger time savings and smoother QA, which is quality assurance cycles. So you're going to make sure your product's good before launch, and you're going to do that in a way that is smoother, so less friction, less effort, and also saves time. That's the value proposition. That is what you can make a competing thing that does. You save people time and you save people effort and friction when they're developing their software by having QA AI agents that go and test everything for you. Now, let's look at what the issues are or where you can compete. Teams value reliability and clear reports, though some ask for richer reporting, better scaling, and trials for paid plans. So there are three different options of you if you wanted to create a competing product, because anybody can make any sort of product with AI now. Anybody can code anything. That you can use richer reporting. So you can have a QA testing AI agent, which is really just telling ChatGPT to go and test everything within someone's code base to check all the flows. And you could say, okay, we give you the most deep or most rich reporting possible on the market, right? So you can tell them every single thing that's wrong, every single issue, opportunities for them to better things, how something could be done faster, how something could be done better, how something could be structured differently. And so what you can compete on is, yes, you also do QA assurance or you do testing as well for software, but you focus on having hugely rich, extremely detailed reporting, right? Because that's what people are asking for. Another thing was trial periods for paid plans. If they don't offer trial periods, you guys will offer trial periods. Better scaling. So they want to make sure that they can do multiple products at the same time. And so as you see here, we didn't even look at the comments yet, but the comments is really where you should go because it's actually people complaining about what the issues and the frictions that they're hitting on. But just the AI summary alone is already telling you where are the opportunities for you to do something, to make something that is a competing thing that you already know is proven people want this, 4,200 followers, that you can sell yourself, right? You just have to put up some ads for it, and there you go. So this is how I develop and I come up with ways to like find opportunities in the market or holes in the market, and I fill the gap. I fill the hole. Well, that sounded terrible, but I find the gap and I fill it. And so that's basically how you can validate your idea. You already know that there's demand. You already know what your competition's doing. You already know you have something to model, and you have what you're going to compete on, reporting and then better scaling. And those are the two things you're going to focus on. So you're going to focus on people who want to develop software and they want QA testing for it, which is quality assurance testing, but they want really rich reporting. That is such a specific avatar that when you're making your ads, you'll be able to find that exact person because you know exactly who you're looking for, you know exactly what the value proposition is, and you know exactly how to sell it to them. So yes, that's just a quick example of how I like to use Product Hunt to come up with business ideas, to come up with business opportunities, so that we just have the highest chance of having a successful app, of having a successful SaaS. Other than that, I'm going to end this video here because I think that was just like a very good walkthrough. Oh, we didn't check out the comments. So this person says it's great. So this one has 3 stars out of 5, right? So, hello, I'm currently on the free plan, but I'd like to explore other plans. However, I noticed there isn't a trial option, so people want trial options, available for these plans. Without being able to test them first, it's challenging for me to confidently recommend this tool to my company. It would be great if there were a way to try before committing. So in terms of the structure of the money loop, I always think about SaaS in terms of money loops. You want people to be able to try and have a trial period or try out the product first before you're going to have them commit by paying money. And a good idea for that is to either rate limit, so you would give them X amount of, tests that they can do before they have to subscribe, or just having a 2-week trial period or whatever it is, 14 days with a pre-committal of like they have to put in their credit card. And then that way, once the trial period's over, they get automatically subscribed. So yeah, as you can see, this is a really great system, and like there's tons of ideas of people launching things. And because you see that it's the most upvoted, you know that there's demand for it. And you know what's beautiful about software is like once you make it, it just sits there and makes you money. So this is why I've always wanted to start my own tech brokerage where we sell software and we sell it for large amounts of money to bigger companies. And so this is just one of the hacks that I tell all the people who work with me, all my tech agents, my business, my entrepreneurs, that like go to Product Hunt, look at the competition, find something that you can do something with, and just fill in the gaps that are missing. And it is a really surefire way to find demand, find exactly what you're looking for to be able to launch a profitable business. Okay, with that, I will end this video and I will catch you guys on the next one. As always, check out vcmsuite.com. I have all my courses there, all my apps that I make myself, my whole ecosystem's there, and you can learn so much. So yes, I'll see you guys on the next video.